Everyone, it's Garrison here and welcome back to the channel, and today I'm quite excited because I'll be checking out aespa's brand new release, their title track for Spicy, the music video for an all. Now, not gonna lie, I'm not sure what I'm exactly getting myself into. Only saw some teasers here and there. I've yet to check out the track videos for their respective B-sides, so be sure to let me know if you're still interested in me checking out those respective track videos, even though I'm late to the party. But hey, better late than never, so if you guys are interested, I'll make sure to catch up on that. But aside from that, the last time we checked out aespa was of course their pre-release of Welcome to My World, which surprised not only me, and I'm pretty sure all of you guys as well, taking that symphonic route halfway through and allowing us to hone in and focus on their vocal talents and talents as a whole to the fullest in a pure kind of manner, I've got to say. But then again, before that, when I checked out Hold On Tight on My Own Time, that Tetris based song and all, if the title track somehow takes that synth approach to it, synth driven approach to it, I'm gonna go crazy. Or even if it goes back to, got me reminiscent of the other days of aespa, the likes of Next Level and all. But I'm really curious how this one's gonna play out, considering what has been released by aespa and what I've heard from them. So everything has been promising up until now, so without further ado, let's just dive into Spicy now. Alright, so brought it up here, Spicy by aespa. I got the English captions on and all. Let's go. Oh, the kick drum snare work with the electro bass work here. Okay, right away with Karina. Oh, winner. Ooh, very rudimental snare drum work. Ooh. Love how electro bass heavy this song is, and yet the attitude is indeed spicy. Okay. Oh, good vocal moments here. Okay, Giselle. 10 out of 10, honestly. Ooh, Ningning. Man, oh man. I low-key dig the chanting, but when it comes into fruition with the vocal work, it just pans out so beautifully in an aespa kind of way. Like, this is so aespa. Ooh, this breakdown. Oh. And this song is done in such a pouring kind of manner. There's a little bit of inspirations here and there, which is low-key quite experimental. But then when it comes into the don't stop line, yeah. Oh my. They ain't wrong though. For you. sort of balloon kind of manner at the end there. Totally makes sense based on some of the teasers that I saw. But all in all, Spicy by aespa. This is quite the brilliant comeback, I've got to say. I think mainly due to how there is a little bit of inspirations in a pouring kind of manner here and there. Like, imagine like just a blank canvas, and like aespa's like filling out these, you know, blank spaces, white spaces on the canvas and plotting it here and there. That's how I felt like when it comes to this song. You know, there's a lot of unexpected twists and turns, that there is moments where it's like it's enjoyable for all, you know what I'm saying? Like, one part maybe it's gonna grow on certain people here and there, another part where you're gonna be like all for it and all, and it just seems like that ends up being the case when it comes to aespa's music, at least title track wise. Like, there's some parts where it's like truly iconic, some parts it's gonna take time to grow on you, but when it grows on you, you're absolutely falling in love for pretty much for the entirety of their title tracks, you know what I'm saying? So at least that has been the case for aespa for me, except for Welcome to My World and certain tracks like Hold On Tight, that it has a little chokehold on me, quite admittedly. But Spicy, how it plays out, you got to give it to the likes of Cassiopeia, Moonshine. I'm seeing work behind the scenes make so much sense and all for who's working behind the scenes. I think there are a lot of like really spicy, iconic moments from each and every single member, I've got to say. Sorry, that'd be the likes of Giselle in her moment that I got to point out. Karina had her moments as well. Winter, Ningning, you name it. And for a track to be titled Spicy, right, and just like that, it makes sense in terms of the production, how spicy it is. There's a little bit of flair to it. The one thing that I think that needs to, you know, grow on me is the melody. There's no one refined or defined melody in this song. It's not clear cut. I wish that it was a little bit more clear cut so I can grab onto the hooks and have this sort of sing-alongable factor so that I can get upon first watch and listen. So dare I say, you know, it's a surprise on first watch and listen. But I think with more watches and listens to Spicy and the music video tied along to it, I think I'm gonna end up following this song and low key behind the scenes like a lot, like listening to the song a lot due to its experimental side of things, but most heavily in how it takes this electro pop heavy route with it, like that electronic bass and all. You don't get this amount of electro in a title track these days, and like how they're sort of infusing it. Actually, it's got me harkening back to the days of Next Level with that kind of electro work and all. It's just so iconic by aespa. It's part of their signature sound these days, and certain kind of instrumentation that they utilize in their production. They sort of nip it in the bud per se in terms of that, yet also, you know, have always these iconic moments by the members that you're absolutely gonna adore. So let me bring it back up here, and let's just try to process everything that's going on. At least for me, I gotta process it even more. Kick, drum, snare, you know, got your feet thumping, and then right away the intensity, the heat is kicked up with all the members panning in here. And just how like Karina struts it down, but then like see how I'm saying with all the rest of the members panning in like that. This was filmed really well. It makes sense because there's also one of their tracks, as some of us may already know, Sweet and Salty. Is that the track name, right? So we get like the Sweet and Salty side to aespa, you know, with that one track, but now we get Spicy for the title track. So you know, you put two and two together. I love this rudimental snare drum work that like really builds up everything else that's going on in here later on. But a lot of focus on that electronic bass work, electro work. So like one may argue like a big name out there, a big group name out there like aespa can be catering to the Western side of things, you know, the Western scene and all, and the crossover in the Western scene and all with K-pop. But like, I want to come through with a hot take. I don't think they necessarily are. Like, sure, you could say like Hold On Tight is, but to be fair, that was for that whole showcase of Tetris and all. There's only certain songs where they do, but then like Spicy here is just a whole different kind of caliber, right? It just doesn't feel commercially done, you know what I'm saying? Like, this just feels like it's straight up aespa and simply doing their own thing, staying in their own lane and doing what they want to do and doing what like they're best at, you know what I'm saying? Sort of expanding their overall soundscape and leveling up their own craft, right? So I don't think it's catered to anything. It's just truly aespa at the end of the day. Unbelievable. I love the choreo tied along to this. The golf club, that wedge with Karina. Then there's these chanting vocal moments that I absolutely adore, without a doubt. My favorite moments in this song, right? So you know what I'm saying? It's done in this foreign kind of manner, like plotting these inspirations across a canvas. And that's how I really envision this song, actually, after first watch and listen, how the overall soundscape is playing out. Woo. And how they bring it back together is beautiful. Iconic. This verse 2 with Giselle is just so iconic. She really owns this era, everyone. 10 out of 10, honestly. And then the follow-up, if that was not deadly enough, the follow-up with Karina was incredible here. Ningning, as some may know, do be the bias. I think something like the snare drum work is gonna take time for some other people out there to getting used to. For me, I'm all aboard it. I'm all for it. Very aggressive with it. Injections of some electronic elements. Do. Yeah, just that electro work. It really overtakes you. I think this breakdown's is gonna have to grow on me. Sure, there's this next level reference, but like, okay, it's gonna grow on me slowly but surely. Maybe I'm coping a little bit, but like, I like the lyrical reference here at the next level. One of a kind. So iconic, this street scene with their street fits and all. This urban like street theme that I'm getting. Yeah, and Winter, I love her in this scene. Just on the left here, for her full green fit. See what I'm saying? That hurts for. Too spicy for your heart, indeed, everyone. What a release by aespa. You know, Do I say it's my favorite release by aespa? Quite possibly. Like, low-key, I just sense it in the future. I just see like, just foreshadowing it in the future, where it's like, it's gonna grow on me to end up being my favorite title track by aespa. As some of you know, I'm all for experimentation when it's well considered, and I feel like, if anything, K-pop needs more experimentation. If you don't have experimentation, things are gonna get oversaturated and overdone and over seasoned, per se, in terms of musical inspirations and all. So let me know your thoughts. I think this is a really solid 9 out of 10 for me personally. I think there's just some sections that will take time to grow on me, or will not at the end of the day, but all in all, those vocal moments, the electro bass, over heavy, you know, production and infusion of the electro bass is truly everything that I adore in this. But most importantly, how each and every member shined in this song in their own individual moments, right? But together as a whole by aespa. So I am so glad that they are back. Been wanting an aespa comeback as much as you guys have been. So aside from that, I really want to see how the other B-sides play out. Salty and Sweet, that's the song that I was talking about. I did see a preview online. So aside from that, let me know your thoughts, everyone. We got the track videos to check out, quite possibly, if you're still interested. Take care as always. Be sure to like, subscribe, as it goes a long way and it helps out the channel so much. Just warms my heart connecting with y'all in regards to aespa and their new song Spicy in the comment section down below. Take care and peace.